This is a light language transmission for harmonizing any external factors that are in disharmony with your body, your spirit, any levels of your spiritual anatomy, your emotional body, and definitely including your physical body. So if you have food allergies or intolerances or sensitivities to mold or any kinds of foods, amines, glutamates, salicylates, dairy, gluten, products, anything at all, anything that you put on your skin, anything that you smell that makes you ill. We really can be sensitive to very subtle things. Sometimes it's very hard to find out what it is, and usually it's a multi-level intolerance, not just your physical body or not just your energetic reaction. It can also be, if you're highly sensitive, it can be related to the experience that food or substance has had in its journey, such as if it's a plant, it can be quite logically, it can be pesticides and fertilizers and things that don't agree with your system. It could also be the way it was handled and cared for by the people growing that plant. It could be something happening in the, say it was flour or something, in the milling process or something, some substance it came in contact with, or even some energy that it came in contact with. It all remains as part of its energetic experience, which if you're highly sensitive, affects you when you're digesting it. There are many ways of working with that. You can intuitively test it as you are putting it towards your body. If you're a healer and you have Reiki or anything like that, or you can use Ho'oponopono or tapping or anything to clear the energy of the food. And you can also look into anything in your past or your family's past, your DNA level, anything on, intuitively that comes up that is in your experience with some aspect of that food, and clear that, and that can clear the sensitivities. But what I'm going to do today is a light language transmission, which is essentially a remote healing. So I will tune in to all levels of the being and harmonise it with the environment. I've previously done a painting about this, so I'm going to include the painting as part of this healing. It contains light codes. So all the way through the painting process, the painting received light codes through many ways, through remote energetic healing, through light language, and through working all these things through in my own life. So I might even talk a little bit through the painting and how it's called Serenity, and it's about being in complete harmony within yourself and with everything outside of yourself, so that you're in a flow and a harmony and a peace within your environment. So I'm going to start the light language now. If you could just get into a comfortable place, look at the image with an open heart and an open mind. Just be in a receptive state. Allow your eyes to wander over the image. Take in the colours, the shapes, the feelings, whilst also with an open heart listening to the sounds, letting them permeate into your energy field, into your cells. Let your body know that it's safe and that this is a good thing. Allow your body to relax and let down any resistance it has to receiving. You can also have the intention that you only receive what's necessary or what is nourishing and nurturing for you specifically. And that should help your body to relax and open up. So, painting's called Serenity. Aisha tula tara akura tula tara inta isha asaa. Inte isha sa'a kura tula ara ana 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 ana. That's a really outside, very high vibrational, external boundary of your energy field, just clearing and opening. Asha asa'a. Asa'a ala 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 ala. Ala ama ana akura tura akura. Akura ama ana ana. Ama aisha ana ana. Amora tura kala. Kala ama isha asika ala ana ama ana. Isha asa isa aka ana mana. Isa ana mana aka asa isha asa a. Amura inta ana ama ana asha asa a. Inta asha ana asa a amura atura akula. Inta ana ama ana. Atura isa asha ika. Ika ana ama. Ama amura ana amura. Inta asha isa aka. Inta isha asa aka. Inta isha asa aka asa a. Inta isha ana aka asa a. Inta isha ana asa aka a. Amora. Isa a. Isa a. Isa a. Isa a. Inta a. Inta a. Inta a. Inta a. Amora. Amora. Amora a. Asa a. Isha a. So there's an expansion now of the perceptive skills for you to be able to easily perceive what's in harmony or disharmony within your environment, so that you can work with it. Not necessarily reject it, work with it, clear it, so that it becomes harmonious. So I'm feeling like the clairaudient chakras opening. And with all this opening of all the fields and the boundaries that I'm feeling, it's I'm sorry that partway through that the audio stopped recording. We were working with the emotional body, the feeling of vulnerability, the feeling of not having control over the outside world, being at the mercy of the outside world, being disempowered essentially, really feeling that through the solar plexus especially. And we brought some energy in that cleared through the hormones, the solar plexus, the digestive system, and helped to strengthen the field to be permeable to positive, harmonious energies, but not to disharmonious energies. I'm just going to do that little bit again and then carry on with the rest of the healing. Interesting that the emotional bit became silent and couldn't be heard, which is what I feel a lot of people do, is they don't want to be seen as vulnerable, and they don't feel seen or heard because people generally don't understand what it's like to get sick from your environment, especially if it's invisible and energetic. So I'm just going to work again with that aspect of this issue, and then we'll carry on with the healing at the point where the audio came on again. So in this instance, I'm also going to address that feeling unseen and unheard and uncared for by others in the community, and therefore feeling like you don't fit in and you can't be part of the community. Aisha Isa Aka Asa Amora Ata Asa Amora Ata Asa Amora Ata Asa Aka Asa Asa Ata Asa Aka Ata Asa Aka. I'm feeling the back, the spine, all the parts that hold you upright through your lower back and your thighs and your legs, upper legs, all strengthening and standing strong and being true to who you are and what you need, and being assertive. Asa Ishanta Akasa, Asha Isanta Akasa, Asha Isanta Akasa, Asha Asanta Akasa, Ansha Asha Asanta Akasa, Asha Asanta Akasa. It's really throat strengthening of the throat, your own truth. Asha Saka. And your own voice. Asha Asaka, 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 lots of clearing through the digestive system. Asha Asaka, like a leakiness. Asha Asaka, Asha Asaka, Asha Asaka, Asha Asaka, Asha Asaka, Asha Asaka. There's clarity coming through your throat. Asha Asaka, Asha Asaka, Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka, real clear sight through the third eye. Asha Asaka, 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 Asha Asaka. A lot of resistance dropping away. Asha Asaka, Asha Asaka. The solar plexus releasing. Asha Asaka. Heart opening. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Like a defensiveness is leaving. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. The frontal lobe of the brain is reorienting to a different reality. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Throat really strengthening. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Harmony coming through the legs that are holding you upright. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Ears are clearing. Asha Asaka. Like the things you're hearing that are not congruent, not affecting you anymore. Things other people say, things going on in the world, not affecting you. Asha Asaka. 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 I'm hearing the words intolerance leaving. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. And there's a real golden energy surrounding the whole head now. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Asha Asaka. Atura Asa. Atura Asa. Atura Asa. Atura Asa. Atura Asa. Atura Asa. Atura Asa Amasa. Asha Asa. Asha Asa. Asha Asa. Asha Asa. Asha Asa, really come into the knees, the legs, the feet, the earth, real stable. Asha A, Asha A, Asha A. And the guidance through the head and the third eye lining up with the legs that move you forward in the right direction. Ala A, Ala A, Ama A, A. Okay. So we're going to carry on with part 2 that I've recorded before, where the sound came back online. Into ama ana ama ana, into ama ana ama ana, into ama isha asa aka a, isha asa aka a, isha asa aka a, isha asa aka into ama ane, into aka 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 aka. And there's also an aspect of throat, which is, your truth, being able to stand up for your truth, knowing your truth, knowing what's right and good and nourishing for you and what is not, in a harmonious, peaceful way, and gently being able to assert that, even against the aspects of yourself that are competing with the parts of you that know how to nourish yourself and care for yourself. So some light pouring in through the crown now, and really swirling through the digestive system and the hormonal systems and the sacral and solar plexus chakras. Amatura, Inta Amatura, Inta Amatura Isa Asha, Inta Ama Isa Asha, Inta Ama Isa Asha, Inta Ama Isa Asha. I can feel the energy surging through the hand chakras as well. So this is going to help you to be able to transmute through your hands anything that you're thinking to put in your body or have in your environment. Hold it in your hand, feel it, let the energy come in and transmute it to a higher vibration, or a vibration that matches the vibration of yourself. Inta ara isa, inta ara isa, inta ara isa, asha isa a, asha isa a, asha isa a, kura, 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 kura. There's a much more level of integration through the whole system and harmonising within self, and right through the third eye, the throat. So before it was about your boundaries, taking things in. Now it's about expressing a power through you of your own vibration that you can express outwards through your voice, through your eyes, what you look at, through your hands, so that it's the vibration you're putting out that's affecting the world rather than the world affecting your vibration. Okay. Ama Isa A, 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 Ama Isa A. This is a grounding process now. Bring it through all the aspects of your being and grounding it firmly into the earth. Ama Isa, Ama Isa, Ama Isa, Ama Isa, Ama Isa. The crown, third eye, really huge, bringing in that higher vibrational energy. Ama Isa, Ama Isa, Ama Isa, Ama Isa, into, really moving it through that digestive system as well, which is where you convert the outside world that you've taken in through your food into actual parts of your body, cells in your body, nourishment in your body. Ama Isha A, Ama Isha A, Ama Isha A, Ama Isha Asira Tira, Tira Sira, Tira Sira, Tira Sira, Tira Sira, Ama 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 Tira Sira, Ama 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 Tira Sira, Ama Isha Asa Ama Aka, Isha Asa Ama Aka, Isha Asa Ama Aka, Amora 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 Ama Isha Asaka, Ama Isha Asaka, Ama Isha Asaka, Tura 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 Ama Isha Kura 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 Ama Isha Kura Aisa 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 Asha Asha Asa A Atura Ata Ati A Isha Sa A Isha Sa A Aka 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 Ama Asa Ama Asa Ama Asa Aka A. It's connecting heart and digestive system. Ama Asa Ama Asa Ama 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 Ama. The feeling is really safe, almost membrane, except it's permeable for the positive, but it's not a construct that's contrived. It's actually a part of you that's just brought in and fully present. It's almost like a membrane of light. It feels really safe. Shasa Kura Amakura Amakura Inta Ara Asa Isha Asa Isha Asa Inta Aka Asa Isha Asa Aka Inta Isha Asa Inta Isha Asa Inta Isha Asa Aka Ama. Okay, that feels really nice. Just one more thing I want to say about it really is that often when we become sensitive to the external world, it can be part of the ascension process. If you've been doing a lot of spiritual work on yourself, or even just with the timing of your soul's agreement to progress in your spiritual journey, you can become extremely sensitive. And there's a lot of reasons that this actually benefits you, believe it or not. But it's just knowing that sometimes can help you reframe it as a positive thing rather than feeling that it's out of your control, and it can take away that feeling of being a victim and more of being empowered. So if you can listen to this many times in one sitting, or even just say every morning or every evening as you go to sleep, it should work deeper and deeper each time. So yes, hope that is received well, and hope you notice the difference, and do let me know.